Hello everyone, we are Group 17 of SEA303. The three reading materials we will discuss this time are Worded in Contemporary Vignettes by Malani, Shaping the People by Talab, and Collaborator Question by Jork. All three works focus on power dynamics, historical narratives, and folk memories in post-war Southeast Asia. And now we will discuss the topic strictly in accordance with the three assignment question for this assignment. Okay, let's move on the first topics. What are the core issues discovered by the writers? Everybody has an idea?
Okay, I think this article might talk about the different memories of war between the government and ordinary people in post-war Southeast Asia. First, the government uses memorial days, cemeteries, and public ceremonies to remember some dead people and make them national heroes. This can strengthen national identity and government authority. However, ordinary families care about different things. They want to find the remains of their family member and let them rest in peace. They also want to reduce their pain and sadness. So I think the authors want to show that official history and people's really feeling are not the same. There are all conflicts and differences between them, and this is the main issue in the article. Okay, finish.
Okay, what about others?
I want to say, I believe remembering and forgetting history are both political choices. Historical narratives are always used by governments to mentor rule. This pattern applies not only to Vietnam's post-war memory but also exists worldwide. Those in power control how history is told. The Vietnamese government honors revolutionary martyrs to unite people and consolidate its rule, while deliberately ignoring South Vietnamese soldiers and civilians victims of massacres such as My Lai. It also categorizes who to commemorate and use folk customs of searching for soldiers remains to keep social stability. Therefore, who is remembered or forgotten is never to moral issue but a matter of power. Historical memory always serves current political needs. That's all.
Okay, very nice. And both speakers have delivered excellent presentations. And now let's proceed to the second topic. Share the positive or negative feedback on the reading materials. We will start with students give positive feedback. Who want to try?
I want to try it. I fully appreciate the humanistic perspective adopted in the reading material. It breaks away from the traditional ground history narration and trains its attention to ordinary civilians. In most historical records, we only witness the general trend of the times and early figures, while the joys, sorrows, and life experiences of ordinary individuals are often easily overlooked. Yet this material shifts its perspective to focus on the fate and lives of ordinary people, which I believe is extremely precious. History should never be the exclusive story of the single class. It belongs to every living soul and is the shared human history forged by countless ordinary people. Only by seeing individual and understanding civilians can we truly feel the genuine warmth of history. Thank you.
Okay, very good ideas. And also a good perspective ideas. And what about others? Give us some standpoints with as same as the Wang Daqi.
Okay, let me try. In my opinion, the commemoration embodies power is insightful. In Vietnam, new languages are required to offer flowers at revolutionary matter command traits. This practice ties personal life events to national affairs, embedding state ideology and power into daily life. Official commemoration is not just a remembrance, and it is a tool for the state to shape social rights, merge individual happiness with national sacrifice, and support people's laws and lives. Okay, finish.
Okay. Let's the two students give a standpoint about positive feedback, and what about negative feedback? Anyone has idea?
Okay, so I want to share more thoughts. I think these articles are good in many ways, but maybe they are not 100% balanced. If you notice, all the rights are from America, so they mostly talk about how Swartz and Cambodia remember the war, and how the government handle history. But the war was not only about Vietnam and Cambodia. America was also a big part of it. And in these articles, the American said it's not really discussed. I'm not saying the right are wrong. Their points are still useful. I just feel maybe the picture is a little incomplete. Every right has their own background, and that may shape what they talk about and what they skip. So that's just a small thing I noted. I still learn a lot from the readings.
Okay, very nice idea. He says each writer has he or his background because the three materials, the writer of the three materials all from America. So the article must have something unfair point. Okay. What about others?
Yes, for my opinion, the author's criticism is too shallow and even not have courage to touch the essence at all. So take the official commendation of the physics, for example. In the 70s, the official was still criticize physics as the visual superstitions, while they suddenly award physics in 2000. The essential is that the government itself has not helped to find the nearly millions of missing people for decades. And the people's grievances cannot be suppressed. So they throw the blame in the physics medium and turn their government's failure to the respect for folk culture. They also completely turns a blind eyesight to this disguise of power. Only write about phenomena, does not dig into the essence and criticize too mildly. That's all.
Okay, that's all. So our group has positive feedback and negative feedback. And now we enter the third topics. The third topic is summarize the core real points and the main issue of all reading materials. Anybody?
I want to summarize the shared main idea of 3 readings. First, memories have different levels. The government have its own hero story, while ordinary people have their own feelings, family memories, and beliefs. These 2 sides are often very different. Second, ordinary people are strong and persistent even if the government does not remember or recognize something. People still use their own culture and ritual to remember their family's members and say goodbye to them. Third, trauma can pass across generations. The point of war does not disappear. When the war ends, it can continue through culture and beliefs and affect the next generation for many years, even for over 100 years. Okay, that's all.
Okay, anyone has a more special opinion? Or someone?
Visual and the literature. First, memories are unequal. People who died in the same war get treated differently just because of political positions. Some are honored, some are forgotten. That's unfair. The official and the public narrative are supplied. The government talk about national heroes, but the ordinary people just care about finding their loved ones' remains. Official stories can't heal real pain. The power is hypocritical. It comes to respect history, but selectively honest it. It even uses people's belief for governance, treat them suffering as a tool.
Okay, after listening to everyone's speech, I find highly innovation and wonderful. Everyone, your analysis from the diverse perspectives are truly remarkable. And now let's welcome Xie Zhuoyan to give a summarize.
Okay. To me, the biggest takeaway today goes way beyond the 3 case studies. The truth is, history is never neutral. Every official narrative is just a product of current power. Power can wipe out, record, and control public memory, but it can never erase ordinary people's long faith and unfinished goodbyes. A war doesn't end up with a ceasefire. It only ends when the pain of every ordinary person is truly seen. That, to me, is the real warmth of history.
Okay, that's all. Okay, today we talk about 3 topics. The first is what's the core issue discovered by the writer, and the second is the summary the core real points and the main issue of all reading materials. And the third topic is about everyone share positive or negative feedback. Okay, that's all today's discussion. And thank you for your wonderful sharing, everyone. Thank you.